Alright, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say call him Layel Bashim Shai. And Devon's the elders and apostles, the great millstone GMS will do rule and teach well. I'm gonna just get into a quick lesson here. I'm gonna at least get out 2 videos before the day is up for this week. Well, night falls in this week, even though technically night came, I think, around 10-20 minutes ago over here in where I'm at. Psalm 94:16, who will rise up for me against evildoers, who will stand up for me against the works of iniquity. The one that ultimately rise up will be Yahushai. Right, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? Referring to, Yahushai figuratively dyeing his garments with blood, the blood of, Edomites, And Basra was a big place in Edom, chief place, which represents America. It represents Yahushua bringing that destruction and death to America alongside with other angels and the elect and, the ICBMs. What comes to mind? Oh, Psalm 137. Slakia. That's the one you want to go into. And yes, Babylon is also America. And I explained all about that at camp already, okay? Because a lot of people, hey, America's a fucking Babylon, you fucking dumbass. And I'm like, bruh. It literally says Babylon shall not be dwelt therein from generation to generation. When has ancient Babylon ever been abandoned from generation to generation forever? When has that happened? It hasn't, because a bunch of people still in fucking Iraq. Come on now. Why would it be called Mystery Babylon? It's not a mystery. Okay, well, it's not a mystery now because it's America, but if it was just Babylon, if Mystery Babylon was just regular old Babylon, what's the mystery? What is there to figure out? Come on. Gosh, man. Jeez, dude. Oh, what the fuck? Brain, get back here, man. Matthew 12, and I typed in the wrong one. Damn it. Then look back to each other, 12, verse 30. He is not with me, is against me. He that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad. Okay? So, that's pretty self-explanatory, man. He is not with me, is against me. So if you're with Yahushua, you're going to go confess his name. Confess the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai out there on the highways and byways. Right? This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 20. This is after Jeremiah got locked up. Jeremiah 29, then I said, I will not make mention of him, nor speak any more in his name. Was words in my hand as a burning fire shut up in my bones, and I was weary with forbearing, and I could not stay. Jeremiah, he just could not preach. He could not speak on the things, that he learned in visions, and all the things that he learned. He just couldn't. He couldn't stop prophesying. It was like a fire in his bones. Could you imagine if you were burning from the inside out? Like, could you imagine, like, It was like that. You just couldn't stop. Like people say they have a fire burning within. Like you see, like a lot of athletes, they'll say something like that. Well, he's training like he has a fire within him, man. Oh, that makes me think of, you got the eye of a tiger. That whole Rocky song. You brothers should know about that whole Rocky song and the whole thing. That's that type of thing. The way Rocky was just focused, on pretty sure that was Rocky 4. Focused on taking it to Ivan Drago. Just dead focus. We have to have that fire within us in this truth. That's why brothers, they'll say about other brothers that they're on fire. He's on fire for this truth. So fire sometimes is representation of affliction in the scriptures, but it's also a representation of having a hot zeal, of having a desire, a willingness to comply with law, statutes, and commandments, a strong willingness to comply with law, statutes, and commandments, to come out there, teach, perform acts of brotherly love where that's literally if you have actual brothers around you, or by teaching, you know, because I mean, obviously, you can't do acts of brotherly love and kindness if there's no brothers around you. I mean, like a physical sense of like, hey, brother, you know, being a help and offering help, or you know, being able to being there to talk to a brother or whatever. Um, you can also be a help to brothers by just making videos. You know, like if someone comes out and says, "Hey, man, you got to break down on this," or "Hey, man, you gotta, you know the breakdown about X, Y, and Z." It's like, oh yeah, sure, man. Let me just pull up my notes. You know, that reminds me of that scripture. Oh, that were my brother. You see your mother's house. Um, Song of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 1. Oh, that thou wert as my brother when that's at the breast of my mother. Oh, that thou wert as my brother that sucked the breast. Oh, thou wert as my brother that sucked the breast of my mother. When I should find thee without, I would kiss thee. Yea, I should not be despised. Right? Oh, that you were in the truth, right? And that you could be my brother in this faith. Breast of my mother is the scriptures, right? Them that are drawn from the breast and weaned from the word, right? Right? Find thee without, right? What is the truth of the scriptures? Kiss means he's the one who's about to teach the scriptures, right? It goes to the Luke, the prodigal son. I should not be despised. You know, we shouldn't be despised by our people. You know, so on and so forth. Verse 2, I'll lead thee and bring thee into my mother's house. Who will instruct me, I'll cause thee to drink of the spiced wine of the juice of my pomegranate. Right? Yep. Pretty much bring you into the truth of the internet. You know, spiced wine and pomegranate is the truth. You know, hurt not the wine, and you know, Revelation the 6th chapter makes me think of that. You know, but yeah, that's pretty much that. How we're doing on time. Alright, so this is gonna be the second thing I wanted to talk about, because I didn't really get a chance to speak about this on highways and byways. You know, this is how we do it. The Guardian. Her boldness is rubbed off on me. I feel newly comfortable being naked. Olivia is a professional dominatrix. Max is into. I'm not reading all that shit, but this guy is basically with a professional dominatrix, aka a fucking prostitute, a 37-year-old prostitute. I don't know how old they were when they met. I think he's about 39, but you know, this is the kind of stuff you see out here in lifestyle. This shouldn't be pushed out here. This shouldn't be talked about. You know, and if this is online, this shouldn't. This is shameful. You know, it's shameful to be, you know, married with like a prostitute. You know, now Hosea, the Lord commanded Hosea to do that, but that was, you know, to make a point, and that was really a symbol about Israel constantly going off. You know, I did some digging around because I haven't really read the book of Hosea besides certain precepts. I don't know the full ultimate breakdown of the entire book. You know, I'm just a solo guy. There's only so much I could do in a day. You know, but I mean, I just gotta do better, man. You know, I'm just going through Second Esdras right now. I read that book many times before, but I'm just kind of like going through it, making sure I mark stuff down, having a closer reading of everything. You know, so that's what I'm focusing on now. So I don't really think I'm gonna have a whole lot of time to look into a bunch of other stuff for the time being, till I finish that. So with this right here, I was saying with Hosea, that was just an example, but I mean, I shouldn't explain to you that, you know, using wisdom, that's not a good idea to deal with a prostitute. It's a very, very bad idea to deal with a prostitute, even if she promises that she'll never do it again. Too dangerous, man. You know, you got pimps and stuff like that, or some of the other dudes can feel some sort of way, or whatever. It's honestly, you know, not worth it. You know. But yeah, this is the type of stuff that's pushed out here, you know, in the society. You know, absolutely ridiculous. And then the whole thing, if you ever read it, it's fucking sick. You know, the way that they act, it's sick. The whole article is sick. And this is just that perverted spirit being pushed on this place. Because you look right here, and none of this stuff is, you know, none of this stuff is ever, you know, disregarded. There's no writer's opinion saying that this is some fucking bullshit. Why the fuck would you get with a woman who is still dominating and dealing with, you know, other men? Like, why would you willingly go ahead and go do that? You know, like, who wants to get with, like, an active fucking stripper? You know, like, no. You know, you shouldn't be dealing with a woman like that, man. Women that are dealing with other men. You know, if you're to get with a woman, man, you got to get with one that you know, you got to be upfront. You got to say, hey, you know, if this is gonna continue on, I'm not going anywhere with you unless this is exclusive. You know, none of this fucking open relationship bullshit, or fucking, oh no, I'm seeing some other guys, and nah, that's it. This reminds me, I think I said the British Spirit Bros places 8 and 19. That was pretty much what I was gonna bring out for this one. You brothers already know about that. And I was gonna think of something else. To that precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. I think that might be Psalm 109. Let me see if I can find that. Yep. What is also wicked about that article right here, Psalm 119 and 104, the precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. Right? You know, that's how we get understandings through the scriptures. And I believe we go into precept in the Hebrew, it goes into like commandments, the orders. The scriptures, 613 commandments, you know, and stuff like that, you know. We keep them to the best of our ability, you know, with some that are just, you know, Mando, 100%, that you really gotta fight to keep them to the best of your ability. You like the Sabbath, you know, certain things, you know, you can't really avoid, like you may have to cook, especially if you have kids. You know, you may have to work on a Sabbath day, especially if you're new with some of these jobs, you know, full fucking well, they don't work your ass every damn day. And just stuff like that, man. Right? And therefore I hate every false way. So what we're reading here in this article is a false way. Hell, putting your information and your fucking sexual business out there is not the right thing to do. Like the scripture says, you know, there's some things that no one knows, and one of them is the way of a man and his maid. You know, what goes on between a man and his maid. The marriage bed should be undefiled and stuff like that. You're not supposed to put your sexual, you know, business out there for the, you know, the world to see, man. You know, like the whole thing with porn. You know, no one should be making pornography. It's fucking wicked. Lowell, and you are edified. I just wanted to get into a few different topics. Just wanted to let there at least be 2 videos. Damn it. Let there be at least be 2 videos on my channel. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And Lord and you brothers, you know, or few sisters, whoever watches my videos, were edified. And, you know, shalom.